Hi, how are you?
Good. How are
Yeah,
you?
welcome. This is Kaybee, MLC legendary, but yeah, also been a homie for a long time. She's a
Maybe it's
good egg.
5:25.
She's
What?
a good egg.
You asked me when is this big hand and the small hand on the same clock, and I was like, I couldn't figure it out in that time. I said 5:25.
Oh, you remembered who
Yes.
sent that in? You remembered it was
Yes,
Lady KB? I love it. She
Listen,
nailed you with the hard questions.
I just had some questions. Why would you let a man in your house that you don't know at all? I
well, we
don't
had been
understand
speaking
that.
for like 7 to 10 days before that. So I guess like in a way, for me, I don't really I mean, this whole online community is a cool thing. I get it. But I need to like FaceTime with a person and meet a person in real life, you know? So he offered to drive here. I didn't feel he was a threat or anything like that.
Um, all right, let's get the second half of this question in. Did he ever tell you the story about how he blames the Jews for his breakup with Mazzy?
No.
I haven't even heard that one. That sounds very interesting. Ozone, if you got details, I need to know. I want to hear this one.
Sounds plausible.
Yeah. Knowing what we know in 2025, it seems possible. Chris Mack, member for 13 months. Chris Mack's a good egg, folks. Everybody, you should be like Chris Mack and be a member for what's that?
And I love that. Chris Mack is a member of yours for 13 months.
Hell yeah. Ashley
bro?
dances as she tells you you're not her friend.
Okay.
Ashley
Wait.
dances.
Second question. You said that Mr. Kill Everything fingered you without consent, so you're accusing him of sexual assault.
I don't
what I'm
think.
gathering out of that.
Hey, Lady KB, why don't you calm down? I feel like you're very fiery towards me. I think he doesn't know what happened and he's lying. He said he massaged my legs yesterday, picked me up the day before. So this is all new, different stories that didn't happen. If that did happen, what I said verbatim, if you want to write it down, and if also you want to be chill to other women, that would be cool as well.
I don't have to be chill to other women.
Okay. Do you want to keep interrupting me or do you want me to answer your question?
Go ahead.
I said, if he did finger me, I was not awake for that.
And right. So that's sexual assault. You're accusing him of sexual assault. That's what you're saying.
I never said that. I said, do you want me to, do you need hearing aids or something?
No,
I said,
do you?
If he fingered me, then I was not awake. And then I did not consent. So that would be
sexual assault. You're accusing him of sexual assault. That's what you're doing.
Not say that.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay, so I'm going to get off. I'm not into this woman. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. She's not able to hear me, and I feel attacked by her.
I mean,
Quadfather, if someone accused you, or Mr. Road of fingering you and you did not have consent,
you can shut up for 1 second, Lady KB.
No, I will not shut up. You shut the fuck up.
Be quiet. If somebody says they put their finger in my vagina, which is a ridiculous thing to say, and the question is the direct question, I'm saying, if he did that, then it was when I was not awake. If you can't understand that answer, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. He publicly said he put his
finger. What say you?
If he did that, I was not awake.
I mean, if he did that, that is sexual assault.
Thank you very much.
If he did it.
Well, that does not equal
to do.
Accusing someone of sexual assault.
It absolutely is.
An absolute fucking brain cell in your brain.
Do you have you let a fucking man that you don't even know stay in your goddamn house and finger you? You don't have a fucking brain cell, so fuck off. Don't tell me. You don't fucking know me.
Okay.
You look like a fucking retard when you do that, by the way.
Okay.
Is there a possibility? Okay, so the dog was in between you guys. Is there a chance that he accidentally fingered your dog?
That's animal abuse, and God forbid.
Yeah, it's animal sexual abuse. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, so he said that you have said this too. You guys all three slept in bed on Friday night, right?
All of this I've already gone through with you, and I've gone through it with you privately, straight up. I've also gone through it.
You went over it on MLC.
No,
But
I've gone through it with
so I
you.
think the only thing she was
Not
just
doing it
saying,
with
like,
this
is it
woman who's like attacking me, and all I would want to do is just like eat. Like I thought that we were gonna come on and have a friendly thing, and this woman's like had it out for me, and she seems very aggressive, and I would prefer to tap out if that's okay. It's about 6:15.
I mean, how about you just hang out for another hour? I don't really see KB attacked you. She just wanted to get it on record whether or not you
All I did
considered.
was have a question that, to me, it
She
seems
asked
like
one
you're
question,
accusing
really,
everything.
and she said it politely. And
Okay, no, she did not.
And I agree with her on the fact, like, women protecting women. Like, I don't know if I feel the same way. I hear ladies say that a lot of the time, but I don't know that that's necessary. Like, just facts and things are what they are. Like, it doesn't matter if you're talking to a female or a guy. If I'm talking to a guy, I'm not like, hey man, bro up and bro me out. It's not like that. It's like either you're right, wrong, facts, no facts.
Yell at me, and I'm not going to be yelled at anymore.
She never yelled at you.
So, yes, she did. Ask her. See if she
You
tells
came
the
at me
truth.
first. You told me to shut the fuck up when I was just asking you a question. In this
That is
day and
not
age,
true.
that is a very fine line to accuse someone of doing that.
Right, and I
That's
never accused him of
awful.
that. I never accused him of that. To tell the truth after he said out loud something that happened that I don't think ever happened, and if it did, it happened in my sleep, is not an accusation. That does not equal the same thing. You want to come at me about clocks. You want to come at me about this. They said the same thing 3 different times, and we can all see that.
I'm just repeating your words.
All these super chats are coming in asking me questions. I'm going to sign out because she's aggressive and nasty to me for no reason.
All right. Well, KB, you don't have to be. You could be chill, right? I don't think I don't really see her not being chill as is, but
okay,
we'll just keep it.
Back. I'm not going to be. Yeah, I didn't sign up for this.
I mean, to be honest with you, you went on MLC today, and he made you cry twice,
He paid me
and
well
you didn't leave. The last time you were on MLC, you sat there and let him treat you like shit for 3 hours. The time before that, the same thing. Like, I don't see that.
Different relationship
and we really have been very fair to you. I don't think we've had anything but fun so far. I think she asked you one tough question, and I think we're past that question. You've answered it.
Right, but we're not on MLC.
Chill.
I have a very different relationship with him since like 2020, and quite frankly, I'm not getting paid enough to be yelled at, and I'm hungry. So, but that is what we said.
Ashley, why not get a job? Like, why
do you assume I don't have a job?
Dude, why subject yourself to this?
You see what I'm saying? This girl hates me. Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. I don't even know you. I'm just asking you a fucking question.
You said, why don't you get a job? As if I don't have a job. That insinuates I don't have one. I have several.
But you seem desperate for money. Why not?
More, let's get to the core. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me?
I don't even fucking know you.
Yeah, so if you don't know me, how do you know what I do and what I do not do?
I simply asked you a question.
You said,
why not get a job instead of going on these podcasts and
your brain
subjecting yourself to all this shit?
Your brain doesn't
ladies, please.
Over and over, and I keep answering. You said, why don't you get a job? As if I don't have one. I said, what makes you think I don't have a job? I actually have
a second
3.
job. Why not get a second job if you're so hard up for money?
This is like a side thing that's making me money recently. Why do you hate me? Let's get to the actual question.
Oh my God.
If you have 3 jobs, you wouldn't be wasting your fucking time on BYB. I'll tell you that. What kind of jobs? Hand jobs? Blow jobs? Rim jobs? Z jobs?
She actually does do yoga, teaching lessons.
Yoga or actual yoga?
I actually teach teachers how to teach yoga. So I have my own teacher training program. I teach privates. I teach
like those who can't do teach kind of thing. I get it. I feel you.
Oh, your hair is fantastic, by the way.
I know. Believe me, it's my calling card.
Stunning.
Thank you.
All right. Question for the panel. Have you ever heard of anyone charging their date money to sleep over at their house, not counting hookers?
No.
Ozone.
Why do you guys have to call it a date? It was meeting a person in real life. It wasn't a date. He keeps calling it a date.
If I get finger blasted, I feel like that's a date, even if I'm sleeping.
Is that a good date or a bad date, Lemmy? Come on.
It depends on how I feel when I wake up. It depends on if I'm walking funny. If I'm walking funny, it was probably a good date.
Then that's too many fingers.
There's no such thing. Hey, right, Ashley?
Whoa! By the way, Ashley, this is Lemmy, a longtime co-host of the BYB podcast. Been around for years and years. Welcome, Lemmy. Good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
It's been a minute or two. Ozone, $5. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Kill Everything. I have a heart on. Ashley, want to go to lunch?
I feel like that's the appropriate response.
Yeah,
Wanna-
change the subject. Yeah, let's go get some lunch.
Raging hard on. That's the way I like to describe mine. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mr. Kill Everything. I have a hard on. Want to go to lunch? Is this true? I don't remember you guys saying that happened.
Oh no, someone said something about him saying something the next morning, and the only thing that happened was he like kind of whispered to me that when he woke up, so it was like we weren't even in the same area, but he said something like, I had a really big heart on this morning or something like that. And I was like, do you want to go to lunch? Like I was trying
It was
to
like a friendly hard
deflect.
I was trying to
You're
deflect.
talking about
Yes, thank you.
deflecting. I
Yeah,
like it.
I know
That's
this
a good
great
move.
Irish place, let me walk Honda.
I too have had ladies, not people. Jesus Christ, that sound like a faggot right now. No, I too have had ladies put me in the friend zone. That's very sad when that happens. I'm not a fan of it.
I
Thanks
didn't
a lot,
invite him
Kaybee,
over
you
to
fucking
be like
bitch.
my friend lover. I invited him over to be like, we decided that he would drive here and he offered to, so that we would meet in real life to be friends. Like someone asked me on another podcast, like, was there a shot? And again, I hadn't seen him before 10 days. I didn't know anything about the extent of his drinking stuff. And, but the second he got out of his car, I knew the only thing I ever wanted to be is possibly his friend.
You could have watched 5 minutes of his content and knew that he was a hardcore alcoholic, Ashley.
Yeah.
Shame on me.
Seriously. Not like trying to yell at you or anything. I know you have like super sensitive constitution or whatever, but like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Any amount of research.
Mersh said after he saw the way that you were pissed off at him, he said, all right, this guy's obviously got this lady pissed off. He said the worst thing you can have is a lady feel indifferent towards you. You obviously are very pissed off at Mr. Kill Everything. Is there a better chance now of you guys getting back together now that you're actually
No,
really
he's
pissed off
100%
at him?
wrong about that as well. It was mostly contextual. Like Melton started making videos about me that Monday, and then the week after that, he started saying publicly that he was dating me, then escalated to he fingered me, and then escalated to like not denying that we didn't sleep together, and then in the last few days he massaged my legs and picked me up. Like, so it's like it was just I was at a boiling point with everything. So I didn't respond probably the way that I should have.
That's rude. 7dub7, $5. Thank you very much, sir. Hi, Ashley. Are you sure that you are a Red Bar fan? A fan of his show, not his hair or cool sunglasses. Are you a fan of his show, not his hair or cool sunglasses?
So I know Mike and Jules personally. I'm a fan of them as people. I've very publicly said that I'm not a fan of a lot of things that he says, and I don't represent Red Bar. But I cover him.
How would you?
What?
How would you represent Red Bar?
Oh, sorry. Did you want to interrupt me? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I did. Could you or would you represent Red Bar? Like, who are you even?
I
You're
love
the
my
sister of some shitty comedian.
That is, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Ashley is a liar. She obviously had some sex play with MKE and regrets it, so is denying it now.
All right. Well, that was a statement,
Again,
not a question.
Who are you? Who are you?
Who am I? I'm a nobody. I'm literally nobody.
Lemmi.
What's your name?
Lemmi was
My name is Lemmi.
I hope
Lemmi.
you have kind
Co-host.
siblings.
I hate you. Your passive aggression is so fucking old, dude. Stop.
Can I go early, please?
Can we just read super chats? All right. Mockery is the
Well,
that's what
flattery,
I was
right?
gonna ask you. Okay, with the Red Bar thing. Okay, so you've been a fan of Red Bar for a long time. You've watched a lot of it, and you're friends with Jules and Mike himself, right? Mike David.
Mm.
How did you not know, like, with people covering you, and then you like saying that you're going to go after Clippers? Just going back to that whole thing, like,
So-
how did you not know that was going to go bad?
What? So you said go after Clippers. I wrote 3 or 4 people after I got into my car or into an Uber after teaching, and like I just downloaded X like a month and a half ago. I wasn't used to any of this. I didn't understand any of this. So the way that you worded that, your verbiage, I don't feel like was
Okay, so let me put it like this. Like Melton zooming in on your face and doing all that, the same kind of shit that like Mike Red Bar does on shows all the time. Like that's exactly the same kind of stuff that like Red Bar does. So if you were a fan of Red Bar and seen all that kind of shit, then wouldn't you have like understood that that's just the way shows are? They look at your show and pick it apart, kind of fuck with you,
That's
talk
actually
shit.
like the best question that I think I've been asked in the last 20 minutes I've been here. I feel like Red Bar does it a little bit artistically, a little bit differently.
And is at least funny? Yeah, maybe a little bit
Compared to
right?
Melton.
Yeah,
Hi,
right.
Keanu.
Hi, Ashley. Sorry, I came.
Hi.
I wasn't gonna come on. I came on to say you're doing a great job. Don't let anybody gaslight you. You are beautiful, and who cares? Your face is flawless. And but go ahead, and then I gotta go.
Yeah,
No,
welcome, Keanu. You can hang out for a minute. Come on.
Because then I'm out.
I was listening. Mazzy, is it? Is it Mazzy?
Me?
Oh, that's KB and Lemmi.
Well, hi, Lemmi. Also, I love you, Lemmi. Yeah. Is it? It's
KB.
Mazzy? KB?
KB.
No, my
KB.
name's KB.
KB. Okay, I thought you were. Oh, I just thought if you think that why don't you just get a job and then be like, I was just asking a question. I did find that like bizarrely condescending when she's telling you she has one. Number 2, if you guys don't, maybe it's only happened to people like me, or it's happened to me. Somebody, you invite them over and then you think you're not giving them the wrong idea, and then they're butthurt that they didn't get laid, and then they make up something else about it. So it's definitely happened. So
you're saying that you got finger blasted once too. Got it.
It's just,
Thanks, Keanu. No one asked.
No, I'm just saying. I just was listening, and also I was invited on the show, so I was listening, and I said I wasn't going to go on, but because I'm exhausted, but I had to get in there and say that, So don't let anybody. He's just saying that just to be, he's embarrassed that he didn't get to have sex with you when you maybe weren't even trying to give him that impression. Right, Ashley?
Thanks, Kiki. And I appreciate you coming on because I was feeling quite bullied over here.
Believe me, I've
Keanu, you're defending sexual
I don't know what
assaulters
you're
just
fucking
like
talking
you do
about.
with Aaron
Wait.
Hall.
I've never
You
bullied
broads
a
can't even
woman
tell
in my
time.
life.
You can't even read a clock. Shut up.
I can. But
Sure.
anyway, it's fine. It's okay. Your hair's a little greasy tonight, whoever you are. But anyway, it's all right. I don't know. Maybe a little dry shampoo might work out for you. I'm not sure. I thought you were I thought you were Mr. Kill Everything's wife or something. Anyway, that's why I thought that you were. So it's even worse that you're being so rude to this woman that you don't even know. Right. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I asked her a question.
You
I
said,
literally asked
and
her a
then you
question,
acted
and
like
she-
it wasn't a condescending fucking question.
To be
wasn't.
fair, Ashley,
And I
everything
wasn't-
Ashley says is dripping in condescension.
Exactly.
Just
Thank
saying.
you, Lemmi.
Let Kiki speak because that is the truth.
Right. Well,
So
it
is what I
it's
said.
true. And I was just listening. I was just going like, let's be a little like, let's not gaslight her into thinking that wasn't a weird condescending question. That's all.
The first one
If
was
you
called
could just own it and be like, yeah, I was fucking with you, right? Then that would be fine, but whatever. Anyway, that was the second point is, yeah, if he thought he was going to get to have sex with you or do whatever, then and you didn't, and you just fell asleep in the bed, that happens. If she's saying she wasn't fingered, for the love of God, I hope that she doesn't know that it didn't happen and she just isn't aware of it. That would be really bad, but I believe she probably knows. Anyway.
When I heard Kiki, when I heard I was fingered, that was news to me. Hence my comment. If that happened, I was not awake.
That's not good. Not good at all.
Throwing out the seeds of sexual assault. That's super fun.
I don't look you up in the pink, by the way. Be quiet. Kiki, that is not.
Now I'm good. Now I'm just gonna keep on fucking talking, bitch. I'm here to trigger you. That's all I'm here to do.
Lemmy's good.
Don't tell me to shut up. I won't stop talking until Quad takes me off the fucking screen. Just to fucking crawl up your ass.
I'm listening. I'm listening, Ashley. I'm listening.
Kiki, that is not it. For me to respond to an accusation, 9 minutes. For Kiki.
Hey, ladies, I'm going to say right now that I love it. You all are making progress. All right. You're doing great. All right, Kiki.
I'm positive you don't like me either, old timer. But if me and Lemmy can get over our issues and be all right, then we all can, right? So
that's true. That is true.
Yes, exactly. Go ahead, Ashley. I was listening.
Kiki, to respond to Kevin Brennan asking me if that happened, this thing that, to my knowledge, I hadn't even heard of happening 2 weeks after this person left my house back to fucking Arizona. To respond, if that happened, I was asleep, is not equal a sexual assault complaint or whatever this woman blamed me.
I beg to differ.
It kind of is.
Yes.
Why couldn't you just say no? He didn't finger me. Why did you have to say, I must have been asleep?
It's a very vague answer. If it happened, I was asleep. Well, it did or it
I
didn't.
believe I did
That's
say
a
that
weird
didn't
answer.
happen, and Kevin kept pressing me, and I said, if this happened, I was asleep.
Why even say that?
Exactly.
Well, why is he saying it happened? Why is he saying it happened?
Exactly. Thank you.
What he's saying, it doesn't matter. Your response is what matters. That's what we're talking. We're talking about your response. You could have just said, no, it didn't fucking happen. He's a liar.
You should start at the root of the problem is she doesn't remember that it happened. He's saying it is because he's butthurt that he didn't get laid. And
nothing ever happened is the truth.
Yeah. Right. That's
okay, then why didn't you just say that? Why did you have to say, yeah, exactly.
That. You should
have said that.
I'm
right.
going to see over and over again how many times they keep talking about it and how many times they ask me. I said it happened. It happened when I was not awake.
What if it did happen while you were asleep?
I don't think so.
Then
I'm just curious. I'm just saying. What if it did?
Would a lady know that? Like, just there's 4 of you here. Would you know if your stuff got touched? Like that?
I just noticed, Quad, do you have my fucking background on your thing? That is so strange. Sorry.
Yes, I made my own. You like it? You like the cue?
Looks lovely. Yeah.
I got the cue and all of it. Quadcast.
That's lovely. Anyway, sorry.
No, it's I swapped it. It's fun. Also,
Ashley, Kevin Brennan's a really good dude. Actually, we're not best friends. He's done me wrong in the past too, but he's
no. What he did was use you for content, and you still allow it to happen because you're such good friends.
Listen, I've known Kevin Brennan,
but he pays you, so it's worth it.
Years. No, I've known him for fucking years.
He pays you. It's worth it.
I met Gino through Kevin Brennan. That was the first show I ever did. You guys are on the internet, not you, Ashley, or whatever, but like you're on the internet. You don't.
Yeah, we're on the internet watching how he treats you.
We don't have personal relationships in real life with these people. Listen,
I know. We just watch the stuff they say to you and laugh at your physical abuse and everything else. I mean, he only has made you and Ashley cry. No one else here has ever cried.
He never laughed.
No
at
one
my
else has ever
jokes.
cried on MLC besides you and Ashley. You guys
When
are
did
such
I
good
cry
friends.
on MLC?
When he brought up the whole Jason Scoop thing when you were on, you
excuse
started
me.
crying
I don't feel that. Oh, he didn't. He brought it up because it was in the news, and
because he wants to
I don't
use you for
God,
content.
I do not fucking feel like embarrassed about getting a little misty-eyed over talking about my ex who mercilessly fucking.
I'm just saying
beat
your
the
good
shit out of
friend
me.
Kevin makes you both cry. He's your
No,
good
he
friend
wasn't
Kevin
saying-
Brennan.
What? Shut up. He not shut up. You can have your opinion, but it's wrong. He was bringing up what was going on with me, and I got a little emotional talking about it. That's not a fucking bad thing to do.
I cry on my stream all the time.
I've
cried
never
on
cried on the
this
internet
stream.
once.
Yeah, well,
Whatever.
you.
I've seen a bunch of these guys cry too. It's not even like a lady thing. I'm not taking shots at you. I'm just saying.
No,
Oh, the
saying
dudes
I
cry
got
all the
your
time,
your
dude.
really good friend makes you cry, not in a
I'm
good
not
way.
saying. Didn't I just say we're not best friends? But Kevin.
You said
is,
you've
in
been
my
friends
opinion,
for decades or
no,
whatever.
I said I've known
Well,
him
she said
for
she's
a
known him
decade.
for years.
Yeah, I said I've known him for years. An actual human being that I know, right? Seattle wheelchair guy. You don't know anybody in person here, correct? So you can say
No,
whatever
shots
you
fired.
I don't.
want. Right.
No, I
Shots
don't.
fired.
I see all of you guys and how you act on streams and how you guys interact with each other.
I
And
take it back
when
because-
you guys are hanging out at a bar, he's really nice to you. He gets you on a stream and he says, "Isn't that funny how that guy broke your arm, Keanu?" And you're like,
No,
"Hey,
wait.
my best friend
See,
is totally not using me for content right
This
now."
is how little you fucking know because Kevin Brennan I've never been to a bar with Kevin Brennan ever after a show.
Oh,
he
well, I
doesn't
thought you guys
know.
were really good friends in
I
real life.
said
So
I've
wouldn't
known
you have
him
hung out
for
at
10
Sullivan's with him?
I said,
Wouldn't you
no,
have hung
he
out
doesn't
at
go to
Sullivan's with him?
That's how much you know that he very rarely. He might traipse in a bike helmet sometime to hang out with Gino. I didn't work at Compound. I just went on shows there a lot. So see, again, that's what I'm trying to let you know. You have internet friends, correct? Yeah, there you go.
I miss you
All
on
your
Compound,
friends are
Kiki.
internet
I loved
friends
it.
too, by the way.
I
That's
love
cool.
that place. Absolutely. Anyway, also Quad, I love you too. And I shouldn't have said
I know.
Seattle wheelchair guy. That was wrong of me. And I would like
Yeah,
to.
it's
That was
close enough.
hilarious.
If you said Portland, close enough. I'm good with that.
There you go. Anyway,
You know I'm not sensitive. Come on now. Don't be
you're
silly.
I'm not saying Kevin Brennan's the best guy in the world, but I have known him for a long time.
You didn't say he's
and,
not.
Well, don't let anybody
You
gaslight
vouch.
you,
Okay.
Ashley.
So what you did was vouch for him to Ashley is what you did. I was
I
here.
don't
I
know.
saw.
Well, he's
Hey, by the way, Ashley, Kevin Brennan's totally a good guy. Don't worry about what Quad said about him and Chad being pieces of shit earlier.
Well, I was going to say in my last 3 minutes here, Kevin has been very clear that he's not my friend. And the only reason I go on his
I'll
show
say.
is because he pays me.
That's right.
Exactly.
Kevin
Yeah, he
doesn't
made it
like
very clear
anybody.
today.
He's not friends with anybody.
That's what he would probably. That would be the happiest. That would make him like he doesn't want friends. So it would be. But at least he
And
pays
I've met him
you.
multiple times.
Right.
Well, I think he pays me because his numbers do well when I go on his show.
That's right. And Ashley, you're doing a good job on across the board. Don't let anybody
Oh, I have
gaslight
that too.
you.
Kiki, I'm going to be over and out soon.
I'm out too. I didn't mean to
Really
disrupt
like
the.
your energy, and I appreciate everything that you said tonight, and I like you.
thing. I had to pop. I wasn't gonna come, but I had to pop in. Come on, Keanu Cast sometime.
Thanks for your input, Keanu. It was well. You did so well. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You seem marginally nice. All right, bye everyone.
I am.
Bye.
I'm a kind person.
Bye.
Let me do
an
these
idiot.
real quick.
Kiki is the dumbest
think she's
one on
charming.
screen.
Yes. Thank you.
He's
She's all right. I'm
adorable.
just kidding. Oh, I like her. I'm just kidding. Good-natured ribbing. I like you, Keanu.
All right. What does this one say? Keanu is happy to support abusers who throw her money. Bingo. This guy gets it. We lost.
Same.
We lost. Ashley bounced. Keanu is happy to
Aw.
support abusers who throw her money. Yeah, I mean, you guys can abuse me as well as long as you're throwing me money. I like the abuse.